Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody, to the one and only Madoian and Friends podcast. I believe this is episode 83, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Nailed it on the head. Mike, how you doing, bud?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. You know, it's kind of a classic Sunday weather-wise, would you say?
Yeah, I just want to stay inside.
Yeah.
Watch football.
Curl up with a nice good book.
Yeah, no, definitely not that. But
No, but that's just the saying. I don't actually want to do that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice some football on tonight. That would be wonderful. When it becomes real again, that will be, even
when it
better.
counts.
Yeah, but, every snap counts for these gentlemen that are out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just taking a nice easy Sunday, I'd say. But I hear all different types of stuff from the podcast and all the stuff that I listen to. So
Yeah.
I try not to take too many things from them and just recreate their stuff. But this was one thing that was just so absurd I had to mention. So there's right now on YouTube, at least, there's like the exposing all the fake gurus is like a big thing.
More around crypto, no?
Somewhat, but like, people like CoffeeZilla or like,
Okay.
There's a guy, Spencer Cornel. They do Dan Locke and Grant Cardone and like these, sales geniuses. And it's hilarious. The videos are great. And I honestly don't even know if this was one of their videos, but just it kind of in the realm of that. So apparently, if you want to become a credentialed speaker, just like if you want to be, the New York best selling author or, whatever, you can kind of like pay for those titles.
Why do you need to be a certified speaker or whatever you said?
Because then you can go do keynote speeches and like.
But if you're not one, you can't.
Yeah, no. Well, like, I don't know. There's a certain license or like thing that you can get to say, to make yourself look more credible.
Okay.
And even if it's not a license or whatever, just the fact that you could say, I spoke at this place, then people will say, oh, you must be pretty important.
And you could also just buy your own books, just enough quantities to become a New York Times bestseller. Yeah, that's one exactly. So they're just all different types of things. But this one that I heard was in order to put on your resume or like your thing, Harvard law or Harvard speaker. What these people did was like, say it was 100 people that wanted to do this. These 100 people rented out a room or like an auditorium at Harvard and spoke.
And then and then they all were in the room, and one by one went up to the front of the room and spoke for like 5 minutes or so, and then just went and sat down. So they got media, like pictures, video of them speaking to a crowd at Harvard. But all those people are there doing the same thing.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't that unbelievable?
That is bad. Harvard should be like, yo, you can't do that.
I believe they did, but then they just moved to another, like, then they're like,
Princeton.
Yale speaker, like, whatever. Or like, not even a school, then you just go to like, I spoke at fucking Boeing. I don't know what they're selling or talking about, but they're not selling anything. So
that's wild.
But like, can you fathom that? How uncomfortable that room is, Mike?
Yeah. You're all there to scam the system.
But you all have to sit there and watch someone fake talk to you. And then you have to fake talk to them. And you're all watching each other fake it. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I wonder how many connections are made. Like, do you think people end up doing business together?
The ultimate networking event?
Yeah.
I mean,
but with some pretty...
Takes a scammer to know a scammer.
I was just going to say, with some pretty untrustworthy people, if you're all there to lie.
Yeah, absolutely. And like,
what a crowd.
Don't you show up, and like, obviously not, but don't you show up and see all these people doing this, and you're like, what am I doing? Like, maybe I should just go earn to speak somewhere.
Yeah, I wonder how many people turn around in the parking lot.
You'd hope at least one.
Yeah.
At least one. Like, that's their red pill moment. That's when they wake up and they're like,
yeah, I got to get out of here.
God, what am I doing? I mean, they might still run their shitty business, but at least they're not a credentialed speaker. But yeah, it's just like, wow. The lengths people go to not
be legit.
Or be legit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious.
And I mean, it works.
Sadly,
because if it didn't, no one would do it.
No one would do it. And that's the thing. And that's the funny part about all the people that do the sales. It's like, if they actually had these secrets of sales, like, they wouldn't be giving them to you. They would just do it.
True. That's a lot of the people's issues with those people who like try to teach you stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're making more as a teacher than they did in doing the actual thing they're teaching. Yep. So it's like,
crack the code. Those who what is it? Those who can't do teach.
Facts. I was watching, I don't know what sort of concert video from probably like a recent festival. I think Lollapalooza just happened or something. And there's just a sea of people. But also, all you see is just people on people's shoulders. Like, if someone tried to get on my shoulders, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, yo.
And for how long?
A whole set? Like,
yeah.
Main event? Like, the headliner? You know, Travis Scott comes out for 2.5 hours, and you think you're getting on my shoulders?
I would hope
you're out of your mind.
I would hope not, because, dude, you have to be the strongest person that there is.
Yeah,
to hold it doesn't even matter how small or big these people.
This is not an infant. This is not a child.
It's a human being.
It's not a toddler.
I mean, a toddler's a human being too, but a full-grown adult.
You don't turn into a human being till you're 5.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's not a small child. It's a legit person.
And we're, I know we're talking about them being on the shoulders and whatnot, but let alone how many people are around you,
right?
To then you have to like kind of
stay in the mosh and not move,
dude. All for this selfish ass person to want to get a better view. How about you don't be so small?
And I'm already taking up people's view. So then I'm gonna add another person.
Yeah, because always it's the tall person that they get on their shoulders. So like you feel bad already, and then you just add another person on top of that.
Or maybe it's like 2 short people, and one person's like, "Yo, I need to see this," or then maybe they switch off.
It'd be real.
Yo, get on my shoulders. We cannot see. Someone's got to see. Get on my shoulders.
That's fair. And it'd be really funny if they fully went for it with that and wore a gigantic trench coat, and then every time they switched, the top person wore the trench coat.
Just totally bought into
it. That would be this. If you were at a rave, and it was absolutely going nuts, and you looked to your right and you saw 2, not like small people, like just smaller people, riding like this with each other, and they were pretending to be a much larger person, you would be bugging out. That would be hilarious, dude. They'd be the coolest people there.
Yeah.
For sure, dude.
Yeah. That would look dope in just a sea of people.
Would be like, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah. And then they look down, they're like, yeah, bro, let's go.
No, but it would be like, the coat would be buttoned like right above his head, so they just be smacking the kid's head.
Boom, boom, boom. No, but I'm picturing
Can't
him
see where it's coming from.
No, but he's just like this.
Yeah.
And they're just
because he's got the feet.
Yeah, and they're just back and forth. He's just doing the 2-step.
And
then get up top. That would be unbelievable.
Oh my god!
From way far, because there's so many people there.
Yeah.
That way far away, but they'd be like, "Dude, that guy is huge. Look at how big that guy is." And then when they go to switch, and he dumps the jacket, and they're like, "It's fucking 2 guys. It's 2 guys."
It drops down. It comes back
like
up,
this, and then they switch, and the thing's back, and they're like.
It pops down, and then it just shoots back up, and it's a different dude.
Different dance move. Like, oh my god. That would be electric.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that happen.
Yeah, can someone make that happen?
We could make that happen and just
record it?
Well, no, but then we would be the tall, like...
Oh, yeah. That would be dangerous.
Well, yeah, it would be hard. But... they'd be like, wow, that guy was tall, but that guy is huge.
That'd be mad funny. You bring 2 sets of people doing the same thing, and they start fighting. That'd be a great YouTube video.
From like way far away. They're like,
that would be okay. We just gave away our idea, but to produce that would be sick.
If I ever DJ a rave one day, we're gonna plant it in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
That's so funny.
Look at these 2 guys. Look at these guys.
Or maybe it's like a thing at your shows.
I would, yeah. If you go to a Doi show, you gotta.
You'll find 2 huge people.
You gotta look out. That's like the Easter egg. Is you gotta find the 2 huge people. That is just actually 2 people in a train.
And maybe like people go crazy. They're like, "Where is he?" He doesn't show up for like 95% of your set. Last 5 minutes, 2 guys just go right into it.
In the middle of the mosh pit like this.
Yeah, just rises up.
Oh my god, that would be fucking great.
Dude. Last 5 minutes, people are like, yelling at you, throwing shit at you.
Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Where's the guy? And I'm like, all right. And then like,
and you're like, I don't know.
I put like Broken Promises by Ben Silcox on there, and it just goes down, and then he comes up. And your silence.
No, right in the middle of the crowd, some guy jumps on the other guy's shoulders. They button the coat.
Yeah.
You'd have to perfect it.
It would be electric.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
stay tuned, folks.
Yeah.
And that's all I want, though. Is just that it's just, and then everybody in the whole crowd just stands up and starts doing the two-step with them. Oh man, that would be great. So I know we talked about Kanye already.
Yeah.
About him being at not Madison Square Garden. Jesus Christ, Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, the MBS.
Yeah, the MBS. We haven't talked about the next step in the process, where he went after that, which was at Soldier Field.
Oh, yeah.
But, real quick, Donda did drop finally.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to care for it too much because I was like, dude, just stop pushing it back. Like, drop it.
Well, I think he had to do it this week because didn't Drake say he was going to release his shit next week and match on the same day as him?
On the same day.
So he had to push it up?
Real quick, side note, did you see the whole thing about Drake being in SportsCenter? Did you see that?
What?
So on SportsCenter the other day, it looked like it was definitely fake, obviously, but they made it look like the broadcast was being hacked and overtaken, and it was like, all static and then like random clip, and then it was like, but it was CLB September 3rd. And so it's like Drake announcing when he was dropping it, like on a hacked SportsCenter broadcast.
That's weird.
So it was definitely fake, obviously, but like that's how it came out.
Oh.
And then I'm assuming Kanye was like, okay, let's do it. We're dropping it now.
He needs to get 1 week of just by himself.
Yeah, and the DaBaby debacle right now.
What?
DaBaby debacle.
Yeah.
His manager isn't allowing. DaBaby's manager isn't allowing him to be on Donda, basically.
Why?
I don't know. He's not. He hasn't cleared for his verse to like be on the album, so they were almost gonna have to push it back. And you know the song that he has with Jay-Z originally, but they put DaBaby on instead?
No.
Oh. So, wow, I'm going. So the whole thing was that there was a song featuring Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
They took Jay-Z off and put DaBaby on it.
Oh, wow.
And now they're saying that DaBaby can't be on that song. So they released it with the Jay-Z version.
Oh, wow.
But so either way, it's really good. It's a very, very good album.
Okay. You listened to the whole thing already?
I mean, I'm
oh, wow.
pretty far through.
Damn.
But, like, the meat of it is really good.
Word. Like, what Kanye vibes does it give you? Something you've never seen? Old Kanye? Newer Kanye? Religious Kanye?
It's a little bit of both. So it's a lot of it all. Because the religious side, there's a bunch of songs. Like, there's a few songs that are like, just talking about God. And some of the first ones aren't great, but like, there is old Kanye in there, and you're like, oh shit. And some of the flow he has, like on some of the songs, is like, whoa, dude, what is going on here? And obviously that song with Vori that got leaked when he was in the stadium, is
ridiculous.
Unbelievable, dude. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Not just that part, like the whole song.
And I want to take this time to just like congratulate Vori. I've been a supporter for a long time and seen the real growth, and for him to be on Donda.
He might be on a couple
I'm
songs.
proud. Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah.
That's
very
fire.
proud.
Yeah, that is fire. And for Kanye to recognize his genius.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all that said, when he performed at Soldier Field, obviously this is, a little bit afterwards, so people
with the remake of his house.
His whole house, dude. He just, he destroyed the field.
Really?
Yeah. Actually did bad damage to the field.
Because he built a mountain on it.
And everything, it was just everything about it. Ruin the field.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so
they have grass though.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's awful.
That's why it's ruined.
Yeah.
So they're don't know what week one's gonna look like.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Kanye.
I don't know why they would do that. I mean, I know why they would do that, but it just seems crazy that they would allow him to do that.
Yeah, that's tough.
And I'm trying to find out how he exactly destroyed it. Apparently, Marilyn Manson is a co-songwriter on one of the songs.
Yeah, he was there on his front steps on the stoop.
Men would rather rebuild their childhood home inside Soldier Field than go to therapy.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
That's pretty funny.
That is funny. All right, I'll look that up later. But basically, he destroyed the field for that, and good album. But they got to play football.
Yeah. The season's coming up.
Yeah, the season.
Yeah, you should have just done it on like a rolling pasture.
A rolling pasture?
Yeah,
like out in the field somewhere.
Yeah, just like the Sunday services.
I mean, he could have done it out in fucking
Wyoming. Yeah.
Imagine if he built his childhood home out in the middle of the field in Wyoming.
Yeah.
That would be
creepy.
It'd be creepy, but it'd be way doper.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy, dude. In the middle of a field, the only thing there is just Kanye's old home, and he's just on the front porch just performing the whole thing.
By himself, no audience.
Yeah. Well, that'd be something else.
Yeah.
I meant in front of like 100,000 people.
Yeah. Whoever wants to come.
Yeah.
Don't come. Ever seen that? Oh. I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. No. The Donald Trump meme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't come. I'm gonna come. Oh God, that
would be nuts. I wonder how many people would go.
How many people would go to an open free Kanye concert? I'd have to say 1 million.
No. 1 million people would travel to Wyoming? Come on.
I'd say maybe.
Really?
Maybe not 1 million. 1 million's a lot of fucking people.
But
think about how many people are like
I honestly hope he does it.
Really deep, like Kanye fans.
Yeah. I hope he does it.
That would be crazy. One concert to rule them all. Like Woodstock, but Kanye.
I feel like that wouldn't be safe, though.
It would not be at all safe.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we're talking hundreds of thousands of people just in a field, an open field.
Yeah.
Think of the logistics of that. Like, where would they park? Where would
they
do anything?
No idea. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, how close is the parking lot? Is it just
there isn't a parking lot.
You just drive up?
You probably have to walk a good amount.
Yeah, or it's just like trucks for miles.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's probably deep in like out there. Like they're gonna be traveling.
That's a fair point.
Like they just got to start walking and head to the field.
Yep.
And there's just gonna be a lot of them.
That'd be dope.
Mm. And they walk up to the Vori song. Oh, imagine that, dude. Imagine that scene. I can't play it because of this, but that would be.
I mean, it's an idea if he's listening, because we know he is.
Yeah, obviously.
Freshly dropped an album. Next week.
He's been waiting for this episode to drop.
Madoians and Friends. Yep.
Yeah.
So
kind of.
If you end up doing it, please just.
We'll collaborate. We'll also get
tag us.
We'll also get our double tall guy in there.
Yeah. Every event we could like co-headline event, like co-promote.
Yay X Doi.
Yeah.
The collaboration of the century.
Fire.
Shout out Kanye.
Dress for the job you want.
Dude, what could that... Oh, that broke my brain for a second.
All hail the desert worm.
The desert worm?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah. That's funny as fuck.
1 second.
What's your type, would you say?
Girls with big bundles.
What?
I like girls with a nice personality.
Okay.
All about the vibes. And the bunda.
And the bunda.
And the bumba.
What's that?
The bumba?
Is it like the brother from Lion King?
What's a bumba?
A what?
A bumba?
A bumba?
Chance are talking about it.
Oh, a bunda. See? You said chunks. I heard B.
What's your type?
You said chunks. I heard B.
You said chunks and I heard B, and I instantly knew.
Bunda. The bunda. The bunda. The bunda. The bunda. The bunda.
All right, so I got a capper fact for you.
Okay. Oh. 1 second.
This is an article published this doesn't make any sense. Oh. Yes, it does. That says April, not August. This was published on April 30th of 2021.
Okay.
So, this year.
Okay.
A woman faces felony charges for getting to return Sabrina the Teenage Witch VHS tape 20 years ago.
She's what? Arrested?
She's facing felony charges. And the quote to start it is, "The first thing she told me was felony embezzlement, so I thought I was going to have a heart attack. A woman in Texas received a nasty shock while trying to update her married name. She was a criminal. For a crime she didn't even remember committing. In fact, she was guilty of a crime most people of a certain age have probably committed. 20 years ago, she forgot to return a VHS tape." Now, Michael, I want to ask you. First impression, cap or fact?
I just don't see how the video store is still open for them to sue them.
All right, well, they are in a small town in Oklahoma.
Okay.
The movie store is called Movie Place. Probably been open for the whole time.
Okay, I'm going cap because no place is called Movie Place. That's a little too vague.
We're talking about Oklahoma, Mike.
Okay.
I mean, no offense to Oklahoma, but...
I mean, I would say real just because of how outlandish it is, but that's the whole point.
If you charged for embezzlement of rented property, the charges state that McBride did willfully, unlawfully, and feloniously embezzle a certain video cassette tape, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, of the value of $58.59.
Wow. So she can't just pay the $58.59, or is there late fees?
No, this is 20 years ago. She's long past late fees. She's at apparently felony embezzlement.
Damn. I wish they told you that when you took out a DVD. So if you hold on to this for 20 years, you will be a felon.
Yeah.
Better get looking, bud. So is it fake or real?
Well, I'm asking you to.
I'm saying fake.
You're saying it's fake?
I want to say it's real, but I thought the last one was real.
This one is fact, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So this lady is actually in a little bit of a tizzy over a lost VHS.
Honestly, Blockbuster should just come back and pull up all their old records on shit they didn't get and then just sue everyone. It'd be a great little money scheme, no?
I guess.
Just start suing everyone.
It's so funny. So she's not the only one that this has happened to, apparently. So apparently... A North Carolina man was arrested for failing to return a VHS cassette he rented in 2002 under the title Freddy Got Fingered.
Shut up.
I swear to God, the man was arrested after being pulled over for a busted taillight.
Oh my God, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, imagine the cop comes back to your car and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to have to take you in." And you're like, "What?" Like, "Yeah, apparently you didn't return Freddy Got Fingered." And you're like, what the actual fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Apparently this lady that we were just talking about was living with some guy who had kids at the time, and she just thinks that he got the movie, and when they split up just never got returned, and now she's on the hook for the movie.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is wild.
20 years she was just living her life, and then one day got a knock on the door like, "Yeah, you're a felon."
Now she can't vote?
No. All because of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
Probably was a good watch.
Shitty film, probably.
Just an ass film.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of movie that was and when it came out.
1999, 2000 is in.
Oh my God! It was like a teenage.
Do you know it's Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
No.
You don't?
Dude. Came out when I was born, probably.
Well, yeah, 99 is when you were born. I know, but I figured at some point you might have heard about it.
No.
Oh, that's wild. I mean, I know what it is. It's not very good.
So she's a felon over
nothing.
Over bad movies. See Hollywood, see what you're doing to the world. Locking them up,
ruining it.
That video you sent of him in his car doing Josh Peck
yeah, because it was
expletives. I don't know.
No. I'll find it. I got it. And I hop out of bed and I get real hot. That's as he's singing that song, but There it is.
Well, I wake up in the morning and I see a meme. It's a picture of me when I weighed 315 and I scream from the top of my lungs, "Can we just move on? Please!"
The cup.
Well,
That is so bad, though. Like, he'll never
live that down.
Of course not. That's who he is to everybody. I mean, that's why, like, you know, he does great with the vlogs and stuff, but, like, it's almost two different people. You're like, oh, that's Josh Peck, the vlog guy. But it's like, no, that's...
I mean, he got skinny when he was on
he's been fit. No, I know. I'm not... But I'm just saying, like, now that he's, like, big again, like, it's a lot of it because of YouTube, which is funny.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Peck. What a goat. Oh, I thought this was great, dude. Football field that puts a little kid's football field in the back of the end zone. That is
so wholesome.
Oh my God! Could you playing on that as a kid would have been the most fun thing, like, to do. Oh, I wish that was a thing. Oh, damn! Shout out Ricky Perez. Ricky had a story of La Madoian.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it looked bomb. But I messaged him. I was like, dude, fire. He goes, do you even know what that is? I'm like, yeah, I do. All right. You have a song of the week, Michael?
I'm gonna go, I guess, off the new Lil Tecca album, We Love You Tecca 2. I'm gonna go Did That. But there's a ton of good songs.
Okay. So just overall shout out to the Tecca album?
Yeah.
I like that. That's cool. I'm gonna go with a song called Be Randy.
B Randy?
Yeah, Be Randy.
How do you spell that? Just the letter B and then Randy?
No. Be like B-E.
B, like, so I'm going to be Randy.
Yeah, you're going to be Randy.
Okay.
Yeah. By Dom Dalla and Torin Foot.
Okay.
You know that song.
All right.
It doesn't say those words one time in the whole song.
Word. I love those.
Yeah. You know that one I played for you?
Probably. Bet. Big bet.
Oh, big, large bet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, folks, you know, like we said, it's just a nice, easy Sunday. Wanted to get a little recording in. Appreciate you if you've made it all the way through. As always, get a nice little banger for a treat. Please subscribe, like, and comment in the video. Always, if you have a song of the week that you'd like to add, please let us know. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, I'm pretty sure iTunes, maybe Spotify. Actually, definitely Spotify. Pretty much wherever you can find podcasts. But again, thanks for listening. We really appreciate it. And I think that's about it, Michael.
Indeed.
We'll see you next time on episode 84. And have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.